Hey beauties, welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to be testing out the brand new Victoria Beckham Beauty Eye Wardrobe in the shade Orchid. This stunner of a palette is a spring must-have. I'm going to show you two different looks to show you how you can do a daytime look and a more nighttime sultry look. We're going to talk about how versatile this palette is and also talk about how it compares to the Cocoa palette from Victoria Beckham and the Bordeaux palette from Victoria Beckham Beauty. But that's not all. We're going to be talking about the Chanel giveaway that is still going on my channel until February 10th. So please make sure that you stay till the end of the video to find out how you can enter to win a beautiful piece from the upcoming denim collection. And we're going to be talking about all this beautiful new makeup that I'll be reviewing on my channel very shortly. We have new makeup from Eldridge, Byredo, YSL, and Givenchy. So we have so many fun things to talk about. I would love it if you were to stick around and hang out with me today. So if that sounds like fun to you, please stick around. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of the reviews coming up. And so you can also join our growing community of beauty lovers and friends. We would seriously love to have you. All right, let's get this party started. She is finally here. I feel like I've been waiting for this for years or months at least, but it's really only been 2 or 3 days since this was announced. But look how stunning she is. This is the brand new Victoria Beckham Eye Wardrobe in the Orchid color story. She is a beauty. Just look at her. Oh. I feel like everybody went wild for this online. As soon as it was posted, everyone was just reposting it. It's absolutely stunning. Anytime Victoria Beckham comes out with a new product is a good day. Now, I love this formula from Victoria Beckham. The other one that I have from her is the Color Story Cocoa. I also have Bordeaux, but I haven't tried it yet. I've been saving it for a video. So let me know if you'd like to see that in a future video. But this is Cocoa, and this came out around September or October. This was really popular. I have this in my tote for work practically every single day, and I use it quite often. This one right here, the lightest shade, the base shade from this palette, I have used a lot of this. If you feel it, it's already got that indentation in there because I've been using it so much, and also the shimmery shade. So I absolutely love this palette, love this formula. But now we have one for the spring, and it's just the most beautiful color story. I cannot wait to get into it. Let me tell you a little bit about the palette, and then we will try it. So if you've never tried the Victoria Beckham Eye Wardrobes, they come separately. So you'll get the refill, which is the color story right here, and then this gorgeous, gorgeous compact. Okay, let me tell you. This has a beautiful weight to it. I love just using this as a mirror when I'm out during the day or if I'm at work or anything like that. I just love taking it out, freshening up my makeup, even if I'm not using the eyeshadow. Really beautiful. But if you want to save a little bit of money or you already have that compact and you don't want to buy another one, you could buy the refill by itself, so the color story, for $51, or if you add the compact, it's $76. For me, I like getting the compact because first of all, I love the compact. Second of all, I feel like with this kind of a palette, I just want to be able to grab and go. So I don't mind paying a little bit extra so that I already have it in the compact so I don't have to fuss with doing the refills. But it's a magnet. It's really easy to use in case you don't want to buy the compact twice or you want to save a little money and just buy the refill. That's a good tip too. Now, this eyeshadow palette is supposed to pair with the Orchid Satin Kajal Liner. I have that eyeliner. I cannot find it. I've been looking for it for a while before filming. I can't find it and it's driving me crazy. But I can assure you, based on the color story that I'm seeing in front of me, that is a beautiful eyeliner to pair. But to make up for that, I have the brand new eyeliner. This came out a few weeks ago, but it only was shipped recently. This is the Satin Kajal Jewel Liner in the shade Silver Gaze. We're going to use this. I'm going to swatch it for you quickly. So while this does not necessarily go with the palette, we're going to incorporate this somehow because I've been dying to use this. So I'm really excited to play around with that. Look at that. It's so pretty. Okay, so let's swatch this beauty of a palette. So that's the first shade right there. Oh, she's pretty. Okay, so that is the first shade right there, that larger shade. This shade is purposely larger because this would be your base coat. So technically you'd be using that shade more. So they do include more of that color than the others, which is very helpful. And this is the second shade. So that's this shade right here. So that is the third shade right there. And then we have this beautiful shimmery shade. Whoa. Okay, so kind of like, to me, it has like a rose gold undertone. A little bit of a warmth there. So that's the last shade right there. So this is the Victoria Beckham Eye Wardrobe in the shade Orchid. I'm so excited to play around with this. Oh, just so pretty. Now I'm going to do 2 looks here today. I'm sure you could do more, but I want to do 2 pretty looks. And also I want to talk about the makeup that I have on. I have almost a full face of Victoria Beckham makeup, and I will link everything down below. If you decide to use my links, they are affiliate links. I would greatly appreciate your support. It does help me out a lot. So thank you in advance if you decide to use my links. I will link this palette, which at this time of filming, it's available in Nordstrom's and the Victoria Beckham website. So I will put both of those links down below. I'm also wearing the Victoria Beckham foundation in the shade F2. I have on the Victoria Beckham bronzer. This is the shade 02, and it's a matte bronzing brick. So it has a warm side, which is Soleil, and a contour side, which is Honey. So this is the beautiful bronzer I have on today. Today I didn't necessarily contour. I just kind of, used my brush to go into both shades and just use this as a bronzer. But this is a gorgeous bronzer. Very, very beautiful. Powdery, but goes on buttery smooth, really nice, and it comes in the beautiful, gorgeous packaging. So I really love this. Another favorite that every time I use this, I wonder why I haven't used it in a while. This is the Victoria Beckham Flushed, the liquid blushes she came out with last year in 2025. It just creates such a beautiful wash of color on the skin. It's supposed to stain the skin, but it's nothing too crazy. Really easy to use. I was intimidated by this product at first, but it's a dream to use. You're not gonna have an issue. If you're a little bit intimidated, don't be. It's just a lot of fun to play with. You can either put it on the back of your hand and put your brush in and then put it that way. Today, I just put it directly on my cheek and buffed it out with a brush. You could use your fingers, but then your fingers get stained, so I just recommend using a brush. But really beautiful. I have the Victoria Beckham concealer. I don't have it on just because it's not my favorite concealer in the world, and your girl needs coverage with dark circles. So I just use the Sarah Creole concealer. And I have on this beautiful lip product from Victoria Beckham. This is the Posh Balm in the shade Canal. I will link this down below. But look how beautiful this is. I love the shade. I love how hydrating it is. It's a little bit of a thicker formula, but I need that right now in this cold weather. So I love this too. So I will link everything down below. As always, let me know if you have any questions about what I'm wearing. I'm more than happy to help you pick out shades if you need help with that. Just let me know if you have any questions, but everything will be linked down below in case you're interested in shopping and enjoying the experience that is Victoria Beckham Beauty, because it has become one of my favorite brands. I love Victoria Beckham Beauty, especially the foundation drops. It's one of my dream products. Love it. The blush, the bronzer, everything. I haven't really tried much from her that I don't like, except the mascara. It's not my favorite. But other than and the concealer too, it's not my favorite. But other than that, I love all of her stuff. So let us get into this beauty of a palette. Okay, so I'm going to take a reference number 15 brush. I'm just going to apply this shade as a base shade on one side, just to brighten up those dark circles, the darkness around my eyes. We're going to talk about it in a minute, but I have so much new makeup to review for you guys. It's actually a little bit concerning how I'm going to get it all done. I'm going to try my best to do it as quickly as possible. Okay, so this is just that first shade all over the lid. So perfect base shade. It's not too white, it's not too yellow. It's just the perfect shade. Okay, great. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here, which I'm so excited about using. Tap it off. It is a powdery formula, so always tap it off and even tap it into the back of your hand like that, just to avoid fallout. And I'm just going to apply this. Ooh. Oh, so pretty. What's that? I just love the way her formula builds. So each color just builds upon each other so well. You never have an issue with that. And it's powdery, but it's not too powdery. So pretty. I'm probably going to go back and just freshen up the inner corner later. But let's get a little dimension going. But look at that shade right there. That's this shade over here. So pretty. I'm going to put a little bit up like that. Just bring it up so that you can see the effect. This is just gorgeous. I could try to be like calm and just say, oh, very nice. It's perfectly fine. It's very well made, but I'm not going to say that. It's gorgeous, okay, girl? You're going to love this. Trust me. It's something to get excited about. It's Victoria Beckham. We could be serious another day, not today. So now I'm just going to take this dark shade right here, this kind of plum shade. Now, it is pigmented, so I'm first tap, and then blotting that on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to work some definition into the outer corner. So pretty. That. And what I love about her formula is that it's never patchy. It just goes on so smoothly. It's just great. No fuss. It's not one of those palettes you say, how is it going to behave today? You just know it's going to work. I know a lot of people feel that Victoria Beckham's eyeshadows are a little bit too heavy, or not heavy, too dramatic. They're not really daytime. I feel like this palette is pretty daytime. I mean, if you didn't even want to add this dimension, you could just add those lighter shades and be good to go. But I'm just adding some dimension just because that's how I prefer to do my makeup. But if you didn't want to do that, these two shades together or a single one and done shades, these shades would be beautiful for daytime. And this is a very daytime appropriate look too. I'm just saying, if you didn't want to go this dramatic, you could just leave it a little bit lighter if you wanted to. So on this side, I'm going to use all 4 shades. So now I'm going to go into this shimmery shade using my finger. I'm just going to apply it kind of in the middle. If you're not familiar with Victoria Beckham's formula, the shimmer shades are not going to be those that are like falling out all over your face. It's a very creamy formula, very easy to work with. It's not going to go places where you don't want it to go. That's pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take the deeper shade like this and just going in with this brush. And on top. And this is a Refer 23. Hopefully one of these days I will know my brushes well enough without having to look at the numbers and be like, give me a Refer 23. Give me a Refer 5. BK Beauty A506 something. A506. Angie Hot and Flashy 506. I think that's the number. I don't know. One of these days I'll be able to just call it off without looking at the numbers, but it is a learning process. Okay, so that is one side with all 4 shades. What do you think? Just see how easy it is to do a complete look with these 4 shades and you're good to go. So beautiful, so pretty. On this side, I'm going to try to do a lighter look in case you're curious about how that will come off. But, oh my gosh, so pretty, right? So stunning. And now I'm taking this new eyeliner from Victoria Beckham, and we're going to pop a little bit into the inner part and just do a little highlight in there. And I'm just going to take it just lightly, give a little bit on top. Now this is a shade you can completely do on the eyelid as a complete look, or pair it with a little bit of a smoky shadow. That would be really fun, but for today's purposes, the main star of today's show is this gorgeous palette. That's pretty. And just taking my finger, just putting a pop of the lighter shade right there. And just building that up. I wonder, just for fun, if you take this and do a little bit under the brow highlight. It's pretty. So I'm just taking that pencil. Oh, I like that actually. That's really pretty. This is a good use of the pencil if you want to use it for more than one purpose. So just taking that. See? I like that a lot. See how it just creates a beautiful shimmer effect? Nothing too crazy. I like that a lot. Very pretty. Okay, so this is look number 1. What do we think? I think it's just a dream. It's beautiful. It's buildable. It's just, the color story is so pretty. I feel like you could easily take this look from day to nighttime. It's just so stunning. Also, the eyeliner used as a highlighter. What do we think of that? Trying to get the light to capture it. See? So pretty. So on this side, I'm going to do a more everyday look. Just in case you don't want this, more bold effect on the eye. You just want something simple. Now, I could do these 2 shades combined, but you already saw that when I was first putting on this look on the other side. So I feel like that would be a waste of time. Not a waste of time, but I think we can show the palette in a different light. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to take a more wispy brush. This is a Eyeshadow number 3. And I'm taking that lavender lilac shade. I guess it's more lilac. And I'm just lightly wisping this on the lid. And that's all I'm going to do. You could leave it like that if you just wanted a sheer wash of that stunning color, but let's build it up a little bit. Now I'm just going to take the shimmer shade again with another fluffy brush. This is the Refer number 1. I shouldn't say fluffy, more wispy maybe is the right word. I'm just lightly building it up into the outer corner. This way you have a little bit of dimension, a little bit of the shimmer, but nothing too crazy. What I like about this color story is you have these purple shades playing with a little bit of a yellow tone, even with the shimmer shade. It's picking up in the light. I don't know if it's too obvious on camera. There's almost like a yellow undertone to the shimmer, that gold, that's just really playing so well with the lilac and darker purple shade. Now I'm just going to take my finger and just do a little bit on the outer corner and just buff it out. You see, just very simple. If you don't want that deep darkness right here, you could just have a very light application. And if you wanted to go even lighter than that, you could just pair this either with the lilac shade or this with the shimmer or this all over and then use it as an eyeliner. So there's a lot of versatility with the palette. I'm going to take that lighter shade. I'm going to try to use it as an eyeliner on the bottom. See? It just softens up the look a little bit. So this way you don't have that dark line right there. It just defines the eye without bringing too much definition. And I just poke myself in the eye with the brush. That's good. That is a good thing. Now to brighten up the look even more, I'm going to take a Refer 15. Take that first shade, this one, very powdery. And I'm just going to lighten up under the brow. Nothing crazy, just make it a little bit more cohesive. Bring some lightness into this area right here. So it just brightens up that whole eye area, and just taking the brush again and just bring it up just ever so slightly above the eye. So let me show you the second look up close, and then we'll talk about my final thoughts about this stunning, stunning palette. Okay, so this is the more daytime look. This is the more sultry evening, hello sailor type look. So for mascara, like I said, Victoria Beckham's mascara is not my all-time favorite. So I did get this adorable sample from Dolce & Gabbana. Look how cute this is. Do you see that? How cute this is for just a sample? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is a brand new mascara sample, so it hasn't had a chance to dry out. So I'm taking a lot of the product off so it doesn't get too messy. But this is the wand right here. It has an interesting wand, kind of twirls around there. And now we're going to apply it, and then we'll talk about my final thoughts about the palette, if I think it's worth it, and also a lot of the other fun spring releases that I have on my channel that we're going to be talking about very, very soon. Oh, I almost poked myself in the eye with the mascara. That is good. Okay, so this is just coming off ever so slightly clumpy because it's a new mascara, but it is giving great volume. It's separating the lashes really well. I like it, it's pretty. Okay, so that's the Dolce & Gabbana mascara. This is the Everfull XL mascara from Dolce & Gabbana. Okay, so just in talking about my final thoughts about this palette, I did pull my other 2 Victoria Beckham eye wardrobes. So this is Cocoa, right? And this is the beautiful Bordeaux one that I haven't used yet. But as you can see, these are quite warm. They are pretty deep. There's no bright shade in either of these palettes. These are obviously, you know, your base shades. They're a little bit brighter. This has more of a yellow tone to it. This appears more like a dark beige color. I'm trying to hold these in a way that they won't fall. Do you see how much lighter the base shade is from Orchid compared to Cocoa or Bordeaux? And then you'd go next to the lavender shade or the lilac shade, how much brighter that is. And then even the shimmer shade is much brighter than the one in Cocoa and Bordeaux. So if you're somebody that has stayed away from the Victoria Beckham eye wardrobes because you thought maybe they were a little bit too dramatic or on the deeper side, I think you might like the Orchid one just because I was able to create a really easy daytime look. And you could even create different daytime looks. This is not the only daytime look that you can do with this palette. It is a more limited palette in the sense that you only get 4 shades, but I think it's also the beauty of these palettes. Like I said, I love grabbing the Cocoa palette, throwing it in my purse, and knowing I have a very cohesive look with me at all times. So even if I can't do my eyeshadow before I leave for work, or I have to touch up during the day, I have a complete look in and of itself right here. I don't have to worry about how I'm going to apply the shades. Will they go? How is the formula? It's just something that's so reliable. And I love having this in my tote, like I said, pretty much every day I go to work. And if I'm able to make this pretty warm, deeper palette work for everyday use on my very fair to light skin, I don't think you would have any issue making this Orchid palette work for you as an everyday palette. Or if you want a more smoky look, you can definitely do that. I could have even made this more smoky than I did, but I think there's a lot of versatility with this palette. I think it is perfect for spring. The formula is beautiful. It's Victoria Beckham. If you've never tried the formula, I think this is a fun palette to try if you're looking for something for spring, something that's a nice pop of color to make you feel very feminine, very girly, just very pretty, and something that I think will serve you well in everyday use and also nighttime use. So, do I think that the palette is worth it? I do. Cocoa may have to take a back seat for a little bit. I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time with Orchid, and that's okay. That's okay. It's time for change. Spring is upon us, I hope. So I cannot wait to start incorporating this beautiful palette into my everyday routine and get a lot of use out of it because I know that I will. And again, I will have it linked down below. Like I said, it's available right now at Victoria Beckham's website and Nordstrom. If I see it becomes available anywhere else, I will put that link down below as well. And I will also list all the products that I have on my makeup loving face because we have pretty much a full face of Victoria Beckham on, and I think it looks pretty good. So I'm really happy with this whole look. And before I let you go, I want to talk to you about some of the upcoming releases that I have to review for you and the giveaway that is still going on at the time of filming that I would love for you to enter. So let's talk about the new releases coming up, and then we'll talk about the giveaway, and then we'll have a conversation in the comments down below about your thoughts, about what you think. You let me know if you have any questions, all that stuff. So, on my makeup loving face, underneath the foundation, I have on this Givenchy Prism Libre Skin and Color Serum Primer. Now, one of my lovely subscribers, Karen, kind of influenced me to try these primers. Givenchy did release 3 of these primers, one to reduce pores, one for color correcting, and one for, glow and to eliminate dullness in the skin. I have all 3. My intention is to review all 3. I want to know from you, are you interested in hearing about the 3 different primers? Because this one I started using, this is the color correcting one. So this was to eliminate any redness. I did have some redness before I started filming, so I plopped this on, and it really did help with the redness before I put the foundation on. This was not sticky. It wasn't heavy. It was really easy to apply. It comes like this in the dropper. So I have all 3. Let me know if you'd be interested in a review and a comparison of all 3. I'd love to know your thoughts. But Karen, if you're watching, thank you for influencing me to buy this. I'm really happy that I tried it, and I'm kind of hoping that people tell me that they'd be interested in seeing all 3 because I want to keep all 3. And just as a side note, you guys give me such good ideas. I love hearing your feedback. You guys give me great ideas across the board. You're funny. You have excellent suggestions, and I love hearing your thoughts. So please feel free to let me know if there's any products that you're interested in or things that you're loving, that you've been using, or things that you want to see reviewed on my channel. I want to hear back from you. I love talking to each and every one of you. And if you do leave me a comment and I don't get back to you right away, please know that I do read every single comment. It's always my intention to get back to you guys as soon as possible. But sometimes life gets in the way, or, a particular video gets a lot of comments. But please know that I read each and every comment, and I do try to take the time to give you a thoughtful response for each comment. So if I don't answer you right away, please know that I appreciate your comment. I'm reading it, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Next, we have these beautiful eyeshadows from Eldridge. I was completely influenced to buy these after I saw my friend Amelia from Amelia's Beauty Chat use them. They looked stunning on her. So once I watched her review, I went and ordered them. because I just could not resist. So these will be featured on my channel very soon, as well as the re-release of the Lisa Eldridge Betty palette. I do not own that palette, but I did buy it. It has been re-released. I will link that palette down below as well. It has become available now for everybody. At first, it was only Emerald members on her website, but now anybody can buy it. So please stay tuned for a review of that palette on my channel. And in case you just want to go ahead and buy it, I will link it down below as well. Then we have this beauty from Byredo. This is the Vesulio palette. I actually filmed this review last night. This review was supposed to go up in place of this, but when this Victoria Beckham Orchid palette was delivered to my door, I said to myself, Courtney B. Luxe, I never call myself that, believe me. I said, Courtney B. Luxe, you need to release the Victoria Beckham one first and then Byredo after. So this should be coming out very shortly. This should be my next video. I love this palette. I have a video showing swatches and me doing 5 different looks with this palette, so I cannot wait for you to see that. So that's coming very soon. And I have brand new YSL blushes for you. These are 3 new shades in the Make Me Blush line. I'll give you a little sneak peek. This is number 66 Fuchsia Fizz. So that's Fuchsia Fizz. Then we have number 10 Stardust Love. And then number 12 Honeymoon. So in case you cannot wait to see my review of these blushes, or you want to have this blush on while you're watching my review, or we apply it together, I will put the links down below in case you're interested. Right now, I think these are only available at Macy's, but I think they're supposed to be coming to Sephora, so I will update the description box as they become available. And I do try to post on my community tab here on YouTube when anything becomes available, so please make sure that you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of those updates. Okay, so I am a happy makeup-loving girl because we had so much fun playing with beautiful makeup and talking about all the fun releases that we have coming up that I still have to film. So I'm a little overwhelmed, but still very happy camper, makeup lover, whatever you want to call me. I'm happy. I hope that you found this review helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the looks I created? What do you think of the Victoria Beckham Orchid palette? And let me know, what is your favorite Victoria Beckham eye wardrobe? If it's not one of the ones that I mentioned, let me know so that I can justify buying another one. Because look, I have to do research, right? It's for science. But in all honesty, let me know your feedback. I love talking to you guys in the comments. And I am so appreciative of the love and support you show me each day. I thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, I would love it if you were to join this growing community of beauty lovers and friends. We have so much fun on this channel talking about all the latest in makeup and beauty, and we really do support each other in our love for makeup. So I'd really appreciate it if you were to consider subscribing. I will put a QR code up on the screen. So if you're just chilling on your couch, you don't want to get up, hit the subscribe, whatever, don't worry, girl, I got you. So just scan that QR code. It'll bring you to my page so that you can subscribe. And before I forget, I would love it for you to subscribe because I still have my giveaway going on. And being subscribed is one of the conditions of entering the giveaway. So let me tell you a little bit about it in case you're not familiar. So Chanel is releasing their much anticipated denim collection very soon. But I have one of the adorable little denim egg hand creams that I'm giving away to one of my subscribers to thank everyone for their love and support. So you will get this adorable denim case and the little egg hand cream that comes inside. This is worth about $80, and it's just a small way for me to say thank you for all of your support. So if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so you can enter the giveaway. And in order to enter the giveaway, you have to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave me a comment down below and let me know where you're tuning in from and how many times per week do you wear denim? Is it 0 like me because I am strictly a black legging girl? Or is it 7 times a week? Is it 4? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's talk about it. You can enter the giveaway as many times as you want. If you've entered on another video or 10 videos, it's fine. Just enter again in this section down below. And I would love it for you to enter because I'm really excited about this giveaway. All right. So thank you so much for your time. I loved hanging out with you guys today. We have a lot of fun coming up. So please stay tuned. And also please take care of yourself. Have a great day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.